I think when you're talking about the numbers, sometimes the numbers might add up, but I think it's sometimes very difficult for people here to fully understand what that means for workers. If you're a waitress and you're carrying heavy trays and you're on your feet, not just for years, but in some cases decades, it's a lot more difficult to say, sure, I can add a few more years. So there are a whole series of occupations and careers where adding years doesn't make any sense in terms of just the physical impact, not to mention the fairness of whether or not we should say to someone, well, we'll all be better off if you work a couple more years. Well, that's easy for us to say and have the numbers add up. It's another thing. So I think we got to be real careful about how we arrive at a conclusion like that. We know that there are, by one estimate, 8,000 to 10,000 people, 8,000 to 10,000 baby boomers who enter the retirement years each and every day. So you have that stream now of people coming, and that percent of the population is going to get so much higher over the next generation. So keeping the promise that this country made to them, and when you think about my parents' generation and the one before that, I mean, it's a remarkable contribution that they made. They fought our wars, 2 world wars. They worked in our factories. They helped build the middle class, one of the real kind of wonders of the world. No other country has had a middle class like we've had, even though the last couple of decades the middle class has been hit pretty hard. They taught our kids. They built this country, and we've got to make sure that we keep that promise to them about retirement security, about the security that comes with quality health care through Medicare and Medicaid.